Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today we're going to be doing a money, finances, and work reading. So let's see how this area is unfolding and what advice is showing up for you, beautiful Pisces. This is good for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Take what resonates and applies for your life and leave what doesn't. And the sale is coming to an end, so check that out. If you still would like to get the month-by-month personalized breakdown of 2024, you can do so with $25 off today. But those discounts are coming to an end, so it's kind of now or never kind of thing. So I'll leave everything in the description box below. Alright, universe, angels, beings of love, and light. Please bring in the most relevant and important messages for Pisces for money and finances. Alright, so some of you are feeling blockages. They're telling you here the best thing you can do, the easiest thing you can do on a daily basis to elevate that frequency of yours, to align yourself with higher levels of abundance, is actually to do gratitude lists. These are so simple. They're so simple we forget how powerful they are. But they're telling you here, that's a hack, right? That's kind of like a cheat code, right? Doing one every morning or when you're going to bed is going to really align you with the energy that you want to be aligned with. Now, they're telling you here that some of you could be dealing with subconscious blockages that go a little bit deeper than the usual limiting belief. Because we have here as a challenge position, sever vows of poverty. So this, to me, usually talks about past life kind of thing. But I'm going to read the message here for you. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Set your intention. In my personal experience, it's a little bit more complicated than that. I wish for me it would be as easy as just setting the intention, but please do. It may be that easy for you. Now, raise or promotion is what the universe is telling you here. So the universe is looking to promote you, to give you a job that is better, that is more abundant, more prosperous. If you have your own business, if you do your own thing, you're your own boss, there are ideas here that the universe is bringing your way to make this happen. And these ideas are an upgrade. For some of you, you may think that if you're having struggles financially, you may have an idea and you may think that it's a Hail Mary, right? Like it's last resource kind of thing, but it's actually the right idea to propel you forward. The universe wants to give you a raise. Try your best to spend time outdoors, spend time in nature so that your mind space is also aligned with one of expansion, openness, and peace. Some of you may have realized that you don't want to do something on your own, or that you can only get so far by doing things alone. And it seems here like Spirit is telling you, ask for help, be willing to accept the help, and allow partnerships, because this could really, really propel you forward. They're telling you to focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention that they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. They're also telling you here to do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you're being divinely guided to take. Consistently work on your priorities, and that will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. So definitely These are messages that complement each other. By the way, you guys, this is Oreo. She's the mother of the kittens that you see all over. And yeah, both of them mention priorities. So it's really important for you to take that to-do list of yours and really organize yourself and say, what's really important? What's important and urgent? What is just urgent but not important, right? And kind of organize those in order to use your energy very wisely. Having an abundant mindset is really going to make the difference for you. So aligning yourself with thoughts of success that, you know, I'm reading right now a book that is wonderful and I highly recommend it for all of you. Me and my partner, we're doing it and the exercises and all those things. And it's so fun to do and it really shifts the way you think. It's called Overcoming Under Earning. It's really cool. And you can find it on like Kindle and all of that stuff. I love it. And that's kind of what I'm getting with abundance mindset with this card here. You know, oftentimes, if we are not brainwashing ourselves into a state of abundant mindset, I feel like social media, the news, other people are instead brainwashing you into a state of poverty. Brainwashing us into a state of poverty. So it's kind of like, if we're going to be brainwashed, might as well be brainwashed in the right direction. So, you know, we often do intentions or tapping things or regressions or whatever it may be to continue to align ourselves. And I share that with you in case that, you know, that resonates with you and you would like to do that too. There is something major that is changing here for you, Pisces. And I feel like if it wasn't because something is not working anymore, you wouldn't be forced or obligated to take a different route. It's like the road that you're usually going through every single day, back and forth. If it wasn't blocked today, you wouldn't go through a different route. And that's what the universe is saying. Like, we block that road that you're so used to taking, that has worked so well in the past. We have blocked that so that you can contemplate different routes, because in a different route, you are going to find something even better right now. And your intuition is telling you that this is the case. Your intuition is very clear on what idea is going to bring your results to you. But maybe you're thinking about the whole thing from a very emotional place. The universe wants to give you a raise, a promotion, and you're awakening to that truth. But for some of you, emotions could be holding you back. You have a lot of opportunity here. You have a lot of potential, Pisces. Don't let this potential go to waste. It's time for that raise, that promotion, but I feel like many of you are giving yourselves that. It's not that someone has to approve it. It's not that someone has to give you permission or, you know, propose that to you. Even those of you who work for other people, I feel like the universe is telling you, you are the one that gives you the raise and promotion by shifting and changing your thoughts, by doing this like reprogramming, brainwashing thing on yourself, because you change your energy and that changes your circumstances. So it's like you yourself, you can give yourself a raise by starting to, you know, take this seriously. Hopes and fears, the 10 of Swords. Some of you are afraid to try new things because you don't want new problems. Some of you are afraid to aim for the gold and then be disappointed. Some of you are afraid to set your sights really high and enter new arenas financially maybe investments, maybe, you know, things that you're not that well versed on, and creating kind of like a rock bottom moment without, you know, accidentally, right? Because you don't know that much. Someone here is going to come in, or has already come in and told you, hey, I want to partner up with you. Hey, I want to work with you. I want to have this partnership. It is going to do us well, both of us. You know, there's going to be a win-win situation here. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, though. This is someone who cares about you. This is someone who could be a friend, could be a coworker, could be a partner, and there is an affinity here, and they're telling you that they're inviting you into something, maybe a project, maybe a goal, maybe a pursuit. The message is, allow helpful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings the needed skills and resources. So maybe, Pisces, if you feel like you are not the best at organizing, or you're not the best at managing money, you can partner up with someone who is. And by asking this to the divine, to bring that person in, or by saying yes, you know, to that person if they have already arrived, it's like you're welcoming a new set of skills. You're welcoming more tools, more resources, more to go in the right direction. So definitely partnerships are advised here, but mainly with someone who there's like good feelings, you know, towards. You know, not someone who's kind of like neutral. It's not, I don't feel like this is something talking about like a random investor you've never met before. I feel like this is more like, I don't know, a sibling telling you, hey, you know, I can help you with that or whatever, or like a parent or a partner or friend, someone who's a little closer or a lot closer. You have a lot to juggle, right? So your priorities may not be that obvious. There needs to be a session of, you know, you sitting down and making sure you understand first where you want to go. What is really important to you? Is it your career development, recognition? Is it your education? Is it the money coming in? Like, ultimately, what is the goal that you have? And then see from your tasks, your responsibilities, what would really make a difference to get there. Sometimes we want to be everywhere and we end up being nowhere. We want to be appealing to everybody, so we end up being a watered down version of us that is not appealing to anyone at all. So it's like, set your sights clearly on where you want to go, and that'll help you kind of like purge through all of your tasks and to-do lists and find what really matters. And then you're going to be able to juggle that more mindfully. Be focused on gratitude. Allow expansion. The divine wants to give you a raise or a promotion. Let it happen, okay? I remember a moment in my life, insert life story here or whatever. I remember a moment in my life in which I was doing, what was it? The Wheel of Medicine shamanic process. I hosted it for like 3 or 4 years, don't remember. It was very powerful, it was very intense, it was beautiful, it was great. But then, the last time we did it, something happened and it basically blew up in my face. And it was really, like, traumatic for me, honestly. And I remember feeling like, oh my god, I got fired by the universe, you know what I mean? Like, I got fired. And then 3 months down the line or 6 months down the line, I already had this like super successful Spanish YouTube channel reading tarot that I started from scratch because of that thing blowing up in my face. And I remember in a meditation, them telling me, my guides telling me, you were never fired, you got a promotion. The thing is, you were so stubborn in not getting your promotion that it had to be done by a tower moment. Like the tower had to just fall over so you would stop trying to make it work and go in a different direction, right? And best thing ever, best thing that could have happened to me. And honestly, if the tower didn't fall apart in that way, I would still be doing that because I was happy. I was happy. I was doing something that I loved, and I didn't know that I could be doing something that I loved even more, right? And then the universe brought this tower moment and showed me YouTube, and, you know, ever since I've been happier, I've been wealthier, I've been more healthy, you know, everything is better. So that's kind of what I'm getting here, Pisces. Like, something that works, that has been working, that you enjoy, is sort of falling apart so that you see something better that is waiting for you. The universe is there waiting for you to see that opportunity because the universe knows that it's going to be better for you. Alright, my love, so that is what I got for you, Pisces. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it resonated. I hope that it brought you some food for thought. Know that the sale is wrapping up very soon. So if you want to check out those 50% off discounts, you're going to have to do it now before they're taken off the website, okay? Everything will be in the description box below. You can check all that out, including the personalized forecast. There is a link that goes directly to that product. You're not going to find that in the main menu of the site. You're going to find it through the link in the description box, all right? So, yeah, I love you, Pisces, and I'll see you in the next one.